Have you ever wondered why sometimes dramas just kick off in your relationships? The same old dramas again and again. Let's take a look at the drama triangle and how to get out of these repeating patterns. But let's start with Freud. Sigmund. So, willkommen. I am Sigmund Freud. According to my model of the human psyche, the id is the primitive and instinctive side of us that contains our basic drives. It's unconscious and is about meeting our basic needs and impulses right now, no matter what, like a little child. The superego is about doing the right thing, our conscience, like a parent telling us what to do. The ego is our conscious self at the top. It's about making sure we meet our id needs, but also do what superego and society demands. The ego is the adult part of us. But what happens when the ego is struggling with the powerful childish and parental forces of the psyche? Not so good, I think. Hi, I'm Eric Byrne from the States in the 60s. I took what Freud looked at and made it into something you could actually use. So instead of the superego, we're looking at the parent ego state, behaviors, thoughts, and feelings copied from parents or parental figures. Instead of the ego, we got the adult ego state, behaviors, thoughts, and feelings, which are direct responses to the here and now. And of course, instead of the id, the child ego state, behaviors, thoughts, and feelings replayed from childhood. So we're basically talking about recordings of our parents, of ourselves as children, and what it looks like to be an adult. Okay, what have we got here? A little bit more detail. So just to say, you can see I've put the adult or the ego in the middle. Just makes more sense to me. And so looking at the top, at the parental aspects, I've divided into the critical parent, which is about getting things right or maybe getting things wrong, and the nurturing parent, which is like looking after. So they're recorded from caregivers around us. The adult, yep, here and now, you can see that. But I've divided the child into the adaptive child, which is kind of fitting in with society, and the free child, which is creative and kind of making its own rules, the playful side of us. Hi, I'm Stephen Karpman. I was a disciple of Eric Byrne. Here's me in the middle of my drama triangle, which I've formulated. Now, the idea is although I'm in the middle, the drama triangle is what happens when there isn't a self or an adult or an ego in the middle, when the different parts of ourselves fight it out between us. So the persecutor is supposed to be guiding us to get it right. Well, now it's all about getting it wrong and criticizing. You could call it the bully or the critic, certainly. The rescuer should be about self-care, but tends to be about looking after other people, looking after the needy part of ourselves and other people because we can't self-care. And the victim sees other adults as either persecutors or rescuers, not as other adults. Never my fault. I can't do it. Poor me. So that's the drama triangle that happens when there isn't an ego or self in the center. Okay, now we're going to look at the drama triangle in action. I want you to look out for when the characters are rescuing by not letting someone find their own power, when they switch into a critical bully and try and blame and dominate, and when they shrink to a helpless, childlike victim. Ready? So, here's our rescuer. Oh, so who's knocking on the back door then? I wonder. Hi, Mum. All right? I was just passing by and wondered how you was. Can I come in?
Oh, darling, are you okay? Come in. Oh, that's a bad cough, love. You shouldn't smoke, you know.
Yeah, it's just a bit of COPD, Mum. Smoking soothes it, the doctor said. Can't afford any fags, though.
Oh, my poor soldier. Do you want a cup of tea? Are you eating enough? Yeah, come in, love. Come in.
Yeah, all right, Mum. Dad's not around, is he? Good, no. Anyway, I've got a job, Mum. Only they don't pay me till the end of the week, and I need 40 quid for fares, Mum, because they're not going to pay me yet.
Oh, darling, that's brilliant. Well done, you. Is £40 enough then? Do you want a sandwich, love? What can I get you? Yeah, 40 quid should cover it, Mum. That should be loads. Although I ain't got anything for lunches. Now listen, I'm staying at Gary's. I've been offered a flat by the council, but I need £200 for a deposit. Yeah, and I do owe Gary a little bit as well. But listen, because I got this job, they told me I need a laptop for my job, you see. So, and obviously I'll need fares to see my key worker, because I need to see my key worker. What are you doing here? You've got a cheek, haven't you, after nicking a stereo and selling it down to cash converters? So, tracking dirt in here. You here to get money off your mum, are you? Good. No, love. He's got a virus. I'm just making him a lemsip. Isn't it nice to see him? Do you want a cuppa as well?
You never think of anyone but yourself, do you? You always come round here on the scrounge. Your poor mother worries herself sick about you, and you're off doing your drugs. We brought you up better than this, boy. God.
You're just stupid, wrong and bad. What's the point of you? Bad, bad, bad. Selfish, stupid, wrong. You always screw up. You never think, do you? Come on, answer me.
Now, wait a minute. You lay off of him, that poor boy. You were never a father to him, always working or off doing your hobbies. You always preferred the others to him. He could never get it right for you. You never really liked him, always jealous. He's my special boy. You never showed your feelings and emotions. My little soldier was my only comfort. You were never there for him and never there for me. You're just stupid, wrong and bad. What's the point of you? Bad, bad, bad. Selfish, stupid, wrong. You always screw up. You never think, do you? Well, answer me. Yeah, but hang on, Mum. At least Dad tried to set some boundaries with me. It was never about me for you, was it, Mum? You kept me here to stop me being lonely, bribed me with money, made me think I couldn't cope, Mum. You know what? It's both your fault. Mum, you never wanted me to grow up. Dad, you was jealous because I was close to Mum. Do you know what? You're just stupid, wrong and bad. What's the point of you? Bad, bad, bad. So, what could help here? How do they let go of these control positions and step out of the Punch and Judy show? Look, son, whatever mistakes we've made, your mum and I need to get on with our lives. We can't do this anymore. Dad, Mum, I can't stop using drugs. I don't know if I want to. I know, but no more money, love. I can't go on feeling guilty like this. I don't know what to do. I'm scared, Mum. Then really get help. Don't just pretend you are, love. I love you, son. Something got stuck years ago and it all needs to move on now and change. Wouldn't it be great if there was a single, simple answer? As we can see, honesty is a good start, and disidentifying from being nice, nasty or needy. To be honest, it's a lot easier to spot in other people. When I'm being a critic, I often think I'm being a rescuer or a victim. But sometimes a moment just comes when you realise there's nobody here but us chickens, and life is just too short for games and resentments and wasting time. Well, there's plenty of books and things on YouTube about all of this, but my main tip would be, if you manage to catch yourself when you're feeling like a victim and acting like an arsehole, then try and have some humility and be honest with yourself and people around you. It might just help. Take care. Bye.